If you watch Bleach the Calamity, you're a straight up fucking idiot. There's no way in this world we're still supporting Bleach after all it's done. You know, you would believe that in this day and age, people would have grown out of the shonen formula. I can understand being a kid or a teenager getting into anime for the first time and all you consume is something like Bleach. So, like, I would understand that. But these are grown men that have not grown up, man. They cannot let go of the shonen formula to save their lives. They have never went past it. Never. It's like they refuse to get better taste. It's like they refuse to explore and look for something deeper and more meaningful. They are stuck in the infinite loop of consuming the same garbage series after garbage series after garbage series. Why? Why, for years upon years, that these fools continue to consume the trash? It's really mind-boggling when you think about it, man. Grown men, grown women into this bullshit. Look here, Bleach has always been a pathetic series, man. The art was the only thing that it had going for it. Everything from its story to its characters to its fights to its power system has always been garbage. Bleach happened to be lucky back in the day and stood out from, the typical shonen at that time. But if Bleach was made today, I will guarantee you this shit would flop instantly, man. And a lot of the Bleach clones have already proven that. I mean, look at Demon Slayer. Look at Black Torch. Those are prime examples of what would happen if Bleach got released today. But because these fans are so nostalgia driven and they can't let go of, their feelings for that nostalgia, they will always treat Bleach like it's a quality shonen, like it was always good, but in reality, it never was. And what's even crazier is these same people disowned Bleach. What happened to that energy, man? What happened to saying, fuck Bleach? Get that shit the fuck up on out of here. We don't like where the relationships went. We don't like that garbage ass ending. We don't like Ichigo being a half a Quincy and a Soul Reaper and a this, that, and the next thing. We don't like any of that. Aizen's plan makes absolutely no fucking sense. I thought you guys completely destroyed Bleach. You guys were burning your volumes back in the day, man. I remember that bullshit. So what happened? Bleach is coming back, so I forgive it, man. I'm just so desperate for anything Bleach related. I'm willing to take any of the garbage, man. And I'm just like, you pathetic little loser. I can't believe you guys can't stand up and fight for anything, man. This is why I can't take you guys seriously. You say one thing and then switch to the next. You're a bunch of shoulda, coulda, maybe motherfuckers, man. You guys don't stand on real fucking business. You don't stand up and fight. You don't. Come on, man. You can't be talking about you disown Bleach, you hate Bleach, fuck Bleach, and all this, and then years later, like, oh, well, I kind of miss it, man. No. But, I kind of understand, strangely, because, it's really easy to read the minds of, shonen tards, and especially Bleach tards. But, yeah, you guys were so starved for content, bones poking out, your skin all fucking dried up, mouth watering, desperate to suck up anything Bleach related. You were ready to inhale like, at any second, at any time, at any moment, because you were that starved, you were that thirsty. You couldn't help yourself. You missed Bleach. This is where the term fan in denial came from. You know, people that claim that they hate something or they don't like something, but in reality, they're actually their biggest fans and supporters. That's the only reason Bleach is getting this new anime, because the studios know, hey, if we take advantage of people's nostalgia for Bleach, for the people that grew up with Bleach and they were dissatisfied with the manga and the original anime, we can take advantage of that. And even though we're not going to change anything, especially that garbage ass ending, we can still kind of pretend like we care about the fans, and we can make it an anniversary thing and get their money. That's exactly what they're doing to you clowns. Can you guys not see that? Or are you too blinded by pure nostalgia to notice it? You know, truly believe that you guys are blinded by that nostalgia. I don't think you guys are actually excited for Bleach coming back, but because you're so desperate and because you've been waiting for so long, you're just willing to take anything. And when you're in times of desperation, you do the craziest shit without thinking about it. You know, it's all illogical. It's unrational. I guarantee you, the moment this, final season ends, if it is the final season, because you know how these things go, they'll try to milk this shit for years. But let's say hypothetically it is the final season, right? You're going to look back, a week, month from now, or even exactly when it ends, you'll be like, what the fuck? That's it? Goddamn. I forgot how garbage the ending was. I forgot how truly trash Bleach was. You're going to be regretting that the moment it finishes. And then you're going to realize, holy fuck, I've been supporting Bleach again, even though I was supposed to hate it. It's ridiculous, man. And then, of course, you have the casuals, that are now going back and catching up to Bleach just so they can watch these new seasons and, make their stupid ass garbage reactions, right, to all the hype moments or whatever. And it's just really pathetic, man. The reactors have 100% killed anime and have dominated YouTube, when it comes to anime style content. That's all you think of when it comes to anime nowadays on YouTube. It's just reactions, people doing skits, people doing AI videos. It's terrible, man. But you older fans that grew up on Bleach, you're responsible for this. You're responsible for the downfall of anime. You're responsible for these casuals flooding the medium, for taking over the internet, with their terrible fucking taste, because you couldn't stand and fight. You couldn't get it together. They look at the anime and they're like, oh, why can't I just like what I like? Oh, why can't I just give in to my nostalgia? Why can't I give in to my impulses, man? Why can't I be an idiot, man? Listen here, fraud. The reason why you can't be doing that is because you ruin it for everybody else. If you want to have bad taste, if you want to indulge yourself, fine, go ahead, by all means. I don't give a fuck. But when you do it to this level of extremity, you fuck it up for everybody. You fuck up the entire industry, the entire community. The reason why I'm saying this is because you can see the effects. This is what happens when you don't gatekeep. This is what happens when you let anybody with their shitty ass taste take over the goddamn medium. This is what happens. These are the consequences. But at this point, it's too late. You don't try to prevent a disease while it's happening. You try to prevent it before it occurs. You try to take preventive measures. You do it early. You don't wait years and years later to finally do something about it, man. It's already too late. Anime has been won over by the casuals, man. It's over. But you guys are too fucking stupid to realize that. Oh my goodness, man. Imagine being a Bleach fanboy in 2026, jumping up and down to see the final confrontation, the final ending to Bleach. Oh, man, I can't wait to see how the series ends, man. Oh my God, Ichigo is my goat. Oh, let's go. And I'm just looking at them like, being said, do not watch this anime. Do not support it. Nothing will be changed. Mark my words. It'll be yet again another series thrown to the wayside. You know, it's like, oh, it came back and then it flopped again. Who gives a fuck, you know? That's exactly what Bleach is. It's nothing but insignificant, irrelevant garbage. But anyways, hey there, Yuki here, the Rebelling Rose, and until next time, I'll see you.